So, hey, my name is Chris and I'm doing a tarot card reading for you. It's not sign specific, it's not time specific. So wherever you are, whatever time it is, it might be for you. And I'm fairly quick here. I'm just doing 3 cards today. The Ace of Cups. Love yourself, respect yourself. Always keep your frequency up, right? Love, self-love, self-respect. Don't be too egoistic, but don't be too altruistic, you know? Don't just think of yourself, but also don't just think of other people. There must be a balance, you know? And this is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy. There's happiness, joy. There's the 9 of Cups. This guy, I say this again and again, he's not wearing a crown. He's not the King of Pentacles, right? This guy is a happy camper. He's sitting on a wooden bench. You know, he has nice clothes, but it's not like a king's clothes or something, you know? But he has some talents. And these are talents, Cups energy, you know? These are connected to his emotions, his feelings. He's doing something. He's working in something that really brings him joy, happiness while he's doing it. And you kind of owe it to yourself, right, to do that. And let's just see what comes up. There's the 2 of Cups. So, yes, 2 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups is all about making peace, right? Making peace. 2 sides, 1 coin, keeping things in a balance, you know? As I said about the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups is self-love, but not so much that you become a narcissist and just think about yourself, but also not the other side, right? Not too much thinking about other people. It should be a balance, you know? This is the balance. And let's just do 2 more, give and take. That's the 6 of Pentacles. There's justice in this, and the 8 of Wands. Fast energy, and there is the Ace of Swords again, a new consciousness. This shows up again and again. I'm going to link this last reading that I did. It's a bigger reading, longer reading, about the consciousness transformation that we're going through as a collective, right? So 2025, end of 25, 26, this is a huge shift in consciousness, right? This is the consciousness shift here with the Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck. But you're already 1 step further, actually, right? You did that, you already did that, and there's the 5 of Swords here underneath it. So you might coming from a difficult time, right? A lot of conflict and a lot of turmoil, right? But you've been through that and you came out, even if it was difficult, right? With this new consciousness. So there are things we don't understand, right? The world is a big place and there are things we understand and there are things we don't understand, right? Again, make peace with it. Ambiguity is the word for it, right? And concentrate not so much on the things you know or the things you don't know. Concentrate on what brings you joy and happiness. And there will be justice in this, you know? Maybe you're giving something to other people, to, you know? And you're receiving something back. And this effect is going to be very quickly, right? Very, very quickly. You're making peace. You're no longer concentrating. Oh, yeah. I got 1 quote for you. It's from Dhammapada. I think that's an Indian or, I don't know, not really sure. Mystic, Dhammapada. He abused me, he beat me, he defeated me, he robbed me. In those who harbor such thoughts, hatred will never cease. In those who do not harbor such thoughts, hatred will cease. For hatred does not cease by hatred at all, at any time. This is an old rule. So I say this again. If someone abused you, if someone, defeated you, robbed you, did you wrong, right? There is the dirty fight in the, bottom of the deck, so to speak. 5 of Swords. So there has been a conflict, but it was very much intellectual, You're coming out of this, and the big message here is don't concentrate on the bad stuff, right? Concentrate on the good stuff. Concentrate on what you love to do. Make that an essential part of your life, right? Give something to other people, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. And there will be given something back to you, right? Give and take. And fairly quickly, fairly quickly. Just make peace with whatever happened in the past. And whatever happened in the past is kind of a dirty fight with the 5 of Swords, but you came out of this kind of beaten, but kind of victorious, but, a different consciousness. And this new consciousness is you doing what you love, loving yourself, that's the Ace of Cups, and making peace with the world. You don't, when you went through narcissistic abuse, for example, you don't need to, I'm not telling you to live with these people who did you wrong, right? But make peace with them. Just don't go there in your mind again and again. Concentrate on your daily work and concentrate on doing something daily that brings you joy and happiness. Keep your frequency up, right? And that's pretty much all I got. I'm going to pull one of these beautiful Blue Angel Oracle cards. That's enlightenment. Number 12, I'm going to show it to you in a second, actually. Let's just get the text. Liberation. Liberation to forgiveness. Liberation to letting go of what didn't went so well. And your focus determines your reality. Focus on the good stuff, right? Focus on joy. And not just intellectually, but actually doing something that brings you joy and happiness. Liberation. There's no need to hide behind a persona that you think others will find more acceptable. The real you is far more beautiful. You are not your personality, not your job, qualifications, or achievements. You're not your successes or failures or any other earthly thing. Who you are is far more noble and precious than anything you can possibly imagine. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm and gentle rose quartz light. Feel yourself bathed in this healing energy until you imagine nothing but light. Let yourself be free of the restrictions you have placed upon yourself. You are beautiful soul, perfect just as you are. So let your inner light shine through. It is time to free yourself from the illusion that prevents you from being all that you can be. I'm as bad as the worst, but thank God I'm as good as the best. Walt Whitman. And that's enlightenment. Loving yourself, truly loving yourself, and just be okay with who you are. You have a right to be here, a divine right to be here. Act accordingly. Don't hold grudges. That's kind of the forgiveness card, making peace. You don't need to, if something bad happened with people or something like that, narcissistic abuse, you have to keep your distance. You have to keep your boundaries up. But if you think about the abuse every day, you're lowering your frequency. And you owe it to yourself to concentrate on what you love. This is a, enlightenment reading. You should check out my other readings because there are a few about this topic, right? So happiness, joy, concentrate on that. Concentrate on that. Give something and you will receive. That's all I got. I hope you liked it. If you did, Share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and so on. See you next time. Now, goodbye.